Welcome everyone to TLDR. Today we are going to be talking about Deliver Us the Moon. In Deliver Us the Moon, you play as a lone astronaut sent to the moon on a critical mission to save humanity from extinction. But before we begin liftoff, here are a few things you need to know. Deliver Us the Moon is a sci-fi thriller filled with obstacles and puzzles which you must overcome in order to uncover the secrets of the past. You can experience all the sequences in either first or third person play. Which one you decide on is entirely up to you. For this video, I will be playing in third person. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about the story. Deliver Us the Moon is set in an apocalyptic near future where Earth's natural resources are depleted. Global powers have created the World Space Agency to solve the resulting energy crisis, having secured a promising new source of energy on the moon. However, on one fateful night, all communications with Earth ceased and the energy source was lost. Years later, you assume the role of Earth's last astronaut on a do-or-die mission to investigate what happened and save humanity. Your only companion on this mission comes in the form of a small robot named Ace, who, by the way, is customizable. Working together, you will traverse the moon, explore abandoned facilities, gather clues, and uncover the secrets and hidden agendas of those long gone. Staying alive will not always be easy. Oxygen tanks will run down, and a never-ending void of space can be daunting. But do not worry, you come well equipped with the greatest technology mankind has to offer in the form of new age spacesuits, cutting lasers, rockets, and robot arms. However, we have a mission to complete and time is running out. After all, the fate of humanity is in our hands. So, let's jump into it.
Friends and family of the missing lunar colonists gather all around the world tonight in remembrance of the 2054 MPT blackout that resulted in a global power outage and the loss of contact with the lunar colony. The blackout caused global turmoil, which ultimately led to the closure of the World Space Agency 1 year later. In other news, the recent formation of the largest dust storm on record has prompted climatologists to readjust their forecast of the equatorial desert's growth rate. As a result of the new storm, the desert could soon cover 30% of the globe's landmass. Several governments have pledged support for refugees, despite reports of
We're ready to start the mission. Do you copy?
I do copy. Alright, we're ready to begin our playthrough of Deliver Us the Moon. So as we have just heard on that radio broadcast, the Earth is not in a very good shape at all. Climate change has definitely taken a hit in this near-apocalyptic future. So there is definitely an energy crisis, and now people are on the moon, or there were people on the moon, but unfortunately there has been a blackout, which we will have to go discover what has happened now. So we are the last remaining astronaut available to go to the moon, and here is our spacesuit. Pretty cool, pretty snazzy, I would say.
Ground control to Fortuna 1, this is Claire. Please confirm radio contact.
I confirm. Oh wait, I don't confirm. That's how I confirm. Oops.
Radio contact confirmed. Make your way to the launch platform and prime the rocket for liftoff. We have to launch before the dust storm hits. There she is, the Taurus 5. It took us 4 years to get her ready for launch. But you need to hurry. The dust storm will hit this area in a few hours. If we don't succeed now, the Fortuna mission will be over for good.
As we can see here, this is the state of Earth. It's very much a desert. It's not good. It's not good. All of the resources on Earth have completely been depleted, and this is kind of what we're left with at this point. Which explains why people have gone to the moon to try and create a new source of energy that was discovered. But as we said earlier, something has gone very wrong, so now we need to uncover those mysteries and figure out what exactly happened. In this game, it's designed to be a sci-fi sort of thriller game. So there's nothing immediately scary about it. And if someone is afraid of jump scares, this isn't a game with any jump scares or anything that will immediately scare you. The fear more or less appears in the form of just the loneliness and just the lack of anyone around, which, I don't know, it's pretty daunting, and being alone in space, which for a good portion of this game you are alone in space.
A microwave power transmission from the lunar colony. At first, no one believed it would be possible to transmit energy from the moon back to Earth, but the WSA proved the skeptics wrong. Just like you will, when you get the MPT back online.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, so for a good portion of this game, you are alone until you find your ace unit, which is a very nice part of the game because you finally have a friend, which is nice. We appreciate that. 3, 5, 4, 8. I didn't do that right at all. Oopsie. There we go. We got it. Second time lucky.
This building once functioned as part of the WSA, but it's been our home for many years now. I still can't believe you'll be leaving here for good soon. The desertification of this whole region won't take long after the storm passes through.
So an interesting part about this game is that there's a lot of collectibles and things to read, which will give you just a little insight into what is going on and what's happened. So there's a lot of backstory to be discovered through just little collectibles alone. Obviously you will be told parts of the story, but there's also parts that you can definitely miss if you're not careful looking. And as someone who very much enjoys making sure I 100% collect everything, that is something I'm very interested in, personally. So as far as the controls go, there is nothing too complicated in this game. A lot of it is just relying on you solving puzzles and using the equipment that you have. There are a few quick time actions which do occur throughout the game, and personally I find those quite difficult. I don't think they actually are difficult, but I'm just really bad at reacting to things in just a quick moment, because honestly I just panic a little bit. So it usually takes me a few attempts. Luckily the game is a little bit forgiving, so usually your checkpoint won't be too far away.
Launch as fast as possible.
I am ready to launch a rocket.
Calculating new storm ETA. Claire, we have a problem. The storm is approaching faster than expected. Way faster. Time's running out. Keep going, Fortuna. We've been working too long to give up.
That's our rocket. That's the rocket that's gonna take us to the moon. Gotta close some valves. So we're gonna head outside into the sandstorm right now. It is very windy. It's definitely picking up. So these are the valves here that we need to turn on again. That's one. Can we get the second one? Ooh. Okay, that's an issue. So I would say this is our first sort of puzzle in the game that we need to solve, which is finding some kind of replacement to let us get up there and access the valve. So, as we can see, there's an elevator here, and if I remember correctly, earlier we did move a stepladder that was blocking our path, so I think we're gonna go get that and bring it up to help us. There it is. So obviously as the game progresses, you will come across harder puzzles and harder missions. This is just a very basic first step into what you could expect going forwards. There we go. Okay, so I think we're ready to begin the launch of our rocket.
The hydrogen valves are closed. Head back inside the control center to prime the rocket for launch.
Much like Claire just said to us, yes. So, let's start up. I want to fly to the moon. Right, we don't have long, I don't think.
The rocket is primed. You have to launch now, before the dust storm destroys the rocket and everything we've worked for.
Okay, we gotta get there quick, otherwise the sandstorm will just destroy everything. And it's very windy as well, it's actually quite difficult to run. But I think we'll get there, I think we'll make it. We don't have long now. Come on. Press the button. Okay. I think we've made it. We did, we made it. That's good. Genuine concern that we could have failed there.
Rocket navigation systems online. We're nearly there. It's just like your training. You can do this. Initiate launch procedure.
Alright, let's launch the rocket.
Ground launch sequencer started.
Luckily our astronaut knows how to pilot a rocket because
Orbital access arm
I definitely do
Be a
not.
little more careful.
Saying that, I should probably help the astronaut pay attention.
Perfect, just like we've practiced.
By the astronaut, I just mean me. And before, there we
Power
go.
units booting up. Gaseous oxygen vent arm holding.
Oh
There.
no.
Try to go easy on the equipment. Vent arm
There we go.
in place.
Alright,
Sound suppression system engaged.
there's our rocket.
Hydrogen burner system activated. Rocket boosters ready for ignition. Standing by for countdown.
Oh, I think we're ready.
Rocket boosters ignition start.
Now
Engine
it's time to take off.
5, 4,
This is very exciting.
2, start. 1. We have
There we
liftoff.
go. I think we can now look out the window and watch our takeoff and see where we're going. Okay, now we have to because the TV has gone off. But let's watch as we leave Earth and go to the moon. And here we will see the state of the Earth in this future. It's very deserty, it's very sandy, there is a lot of dust. It's nothing like the Earth we know today.
The rocket has entered the thermosphere. You're on your way for Juno 1.
And here is space. There we go. There's Earth. Or what's left of it.
The view must have been breathtaking when the first astronauts made their way to the moon just 100 years ago. They knew an Earth full of life. All we know today is dust. If you can bring the MPT network back online, it could restore the hope humanity lost after the lunar colony fell. We could recover, rebuild, and most of all, start thinking about a future. You'll need to find the MPT transmitter at the Pearson space station. From there, the power signal was relayed to Earth. This was the final link in the MPT network before the blackout. If there are answers to find, they're at Pearson.
Claire, we need to head down to the shelter. These winds are getting bad.
Understood. Fortuna 1, this storm is going to jam radio contacts. You'll be on your own for a while. To reach the station, you must... Once you're in the second stage of the launch.
This isn't good.
Deliver us the moon.
So we gotta complete the second stage of the launch sequence now. There we go. We did it. I'd say that was a successful liftoff. No big problems. And there we are, flying to the moon. I just want to say I really love this introduction to the game. I just find it super powerful. I think the music tracks are amazing and everything syncs up so well, and it just looks really cool. They've done a really good job in making space just look really interesting and really amazing. It is amazing in itself, but it looks incredible. So now I want to show you what is my favorite part of this game, which is the moment that we meet our ASE units and repair them so that they can be our buddy on this journey on the moon, which is incredibly lonely so far. And here they are, looking a little bit disheveled, and let's find out why.
William, what the hell was that speech about?
Our next chapter, Rosa. It's time. The ships will be ready soon.
You can't be serious. I don't know how you plan to fix this mess, but you'd better do it now.
That won't be necessary. Come with me.
You are serious. Will, have you lost your mind? We can't leave the colony behind like this, not during this blackout. Not with the MPT signal still offline. People on Earth depend on us.
Don't concern yourself with them. Those days are over. We have to start the long journey ahead. That was the agreement.
The ships were supposed to be our last resort. We didn't give up the first time, and we're not giving up now. When the network is back online, we can provide Earth with power again. We're close, William.
No, we're not. We're not close at all. If you still think we can power the entirety of Earth with the MPT, you're more delusional than I thought. We have one last hope, and it's outward. Now get ready, because we're going.
I'm not leaving, Will. Not like this.
I'm not asking. Get her on the ship.
Oh jeez.
Is this really...
So clearly a lot has happened here. So the ACE units can actually show us little bits of stories and videos of the past. Little video recordings that have been made will show us just little bits of information that can be discovered about what happened in the moments prior to the blackout. So we now need to go repair our units so that they can work alongside us. So So don't worry, buddy. We're gonna get you all fixed up. It's gonna be okay. Sort of like performing surgery, but on a robot in the future. As you do, casually.
Initiating AZ maintenance protocol. Running AZ hardware diagnostic.
So we're gonna need to collect some pieces right now, which are currently missing. I've seen one over here. You'll do nicely. And now we need one more piece because we need to collect 3 pieces right now. Hopefully no one's using this piece, because it's mine now. There you go, buddy. We got the pieces that you need. Let's help fix you up. So a cool thing to know is that the pieces here, you can tell which ones are the right ones or the wrong ones just by the color that they glow currently. So obviously red means that it's wrong, and blue means that you've got the right piece. So this is the right piece here. Got the right piece this time. There we go. There we go. Easy.
AZ network access port replacement successful. AZ connection to Moon Hub facility network established. Proceeding with AZ hardware diagnostic. AZ thruster status.
That's not good.
Full thruster replacement is advised.
Okay, so that door's opened up, which means it's likely that the replacement parts we need are hiding in here somewhere. In fact, I can see them now already. There we go. So we can fix our ASE unit up. No problem. There we go, buddy. Right, so let's have a guess at the pieces we're gonna need. That one was right first time. I'm proud of myself. Oh, and that one was too. I'm doing well today. I'm on a roll. There we go. Right, so I think that piece would fit in. Oh, I'm right again. Wow. There we go. Last 2 pieces. Can I get it right? This one? Yes. Yep. There we go. Right. Last piece. Awesome. So hopefully that will repair our unit.
Initiate reboot to complete maintenance protocol.
Let's have a look. Let's see if we've done it. Looks like it's doing something, that's for sure. Okay. I mean, something just happened, so let's hope that our ace unit is ready to join us. Hello, buddy. How you doing? I think they're good. I think they're ready to join us. Yeah. I like that moment. It's really nice. Just the moment that you finally connect with your ace unit, because you've been a lone astronaut in space for quite a while now without a friend. And finally a friend has come along. But also now this friend who's come along is going to help us. So this is how we can use the astronaut and the ace unit to work together. So we'll clear the way for our ace unit be able to enter this vent, and then our ace unit can actually fly through and do things that we could not do ourselves. It's incredibly useful. And it's cool that we got teamwork, because teamwork makes the dream work. So, let's do this. Oops. Am I going the right way? I am. Just keep going. There we are, we made it. So, obviously we can connect to these ace unit only things. So obviously we can connect to these, which are only for ace units to use. So obviously the astronaut could not use them prior to this point, but now we have the ace units, so we can interact. We can make use of more than we could before. And everything is now back online. We succeeded. And it looks like now our ace unit wants to show us something. So let's go check that out and see what exactly it is. Okay, buddy, we can check this out.
Claire. This is Isaac. Hi. I'm not sure if this message will ever reach you. I don't think it will. But I'm trying anyway. We haven't spoken since the argument about Kathy. I want you to know that she's safe and well. This message will be the last you'll ever get from me, or from anyone else up here. It's probably something you'll never understand. Hell, I barely do. If someone ever finds out what happened here, know that I did it for her. For your sister. To give her a chance. But you'll do great. You'll do great things. Take care. And, I love you. I wish I'd said that more often. Back when you still called me Dad. Goodbye, Claire.
As we just saw, this story is incredibly emotional, and it will tell a lot of stories of the people themselves who were here during the blackout, and we'll see what happened and what happened in their final moments. It's pretty devastating when you think about it. But there is more to discover in this game. That was just one of the many stories there was to see here. And now the last thing that I want to show you all today is what it's like to really walk or drive on the moon. So first we need to put this vehicle onto the moon itself, because obviously it's just sitting in our space station at the moment and we need to get it there. So here we go. Easy does it. And drop. There we go. I like to pretend that I'm controlling this, but I'm totally not. So here we are. We can now freely drive on the moon. So we're on a crater floor at the moment, but to just give you a good idea of what it looks like to drive around on the moon. It's super fun. Cool thing is if you crash on this, it's okay, because there's zero gravity, so you'll just be able to flip over again. No problems. But we can also get out of the vehicle if we want to. And now we can do the moonwalk. Well, not exactly, but we can walk on the moon. I feel like this just gives us a glimpse of what it would be like to be an astronaut on the moon. Thank you for watching the TLDR of Deliver Us the Moon. I hope you, most importantly, feel informed about the game, and perhaps you'll check it out. It's a super fun game, and I wasn't able to show you everything that this game has to offer just in this video alone. You really need to try it for yourself because it is very much a unique experience to enjoy. If you haven't already, please consider following us on social media. We're on Discord, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and Instagram. So if you want to, please follow us there. We would love to see you and we'd love to chat to you. But for now, this is the end of the transmission, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.